welcome to Inside the Boy Child's Life, a program where we uncover the hidden struggles, challenges, and triumphs of today's boys and explore how we can change the narratives. I am Ambassador Chinemema Joyce Nwakanma, your host and the visionary behind the Boy Child's Life, Changing the Narratives Foundation. Today, we are going to be discussing a very important topic titled Innocent Tears when boys are unfairly accused. Today's topic examines a critical issue affecting many boys being unfairly blamed, punished, or misunderstood for actions they did not commit. We explore the experiences of hardworking boys living under fear, threats, and unjust treatment, whose innocence is often overlooked and whose struggles remains unseen. Let's watch this short film from the Boy Child's Life Advocacy movie series titled Innocent Tears. We'll be right back.
Imagine a life that is free from drugs. Imagine a world that is free from rape. Can we just have a life that is free from...
Mayo, where is my coaching?
Ma,
Don't play dumb with me. You think I'm a fool?
I swear, ma, I didn't take it too.
It was here last night. Now it's gone.
Well, ma, I did.
If I didn't get to see this by tonight, you will regret it.
I did.
Useless boy. So you're sitting down here. The dishes I asked you to wash, you abandoned them. If you're stealing now, you have time for
I
me.
didn't steal anything,
So
ma.
why were you sneaking out?
I was not sneaking out, ma. I was good.
One more line, and you will regret you were ever born. Stupid boy.
Imagine a life with no exploitation. Imagine a world with no child abuse. Can we just have a life that is free from...
Mom, I can't keep living like this now. I want to come home. I want to come home.
Imagine a life that is free from drugs. Imagine a world that is free from rape.
Anything you are going. Mommy! Mommy!
Yes, what is that?
He was trying to go out from the gate.
Caught red-handed. I knew it. You tried to run away after stealing.
I didn't steal anything.
Shut up! You will face my punishments now.
Sis, you have to stop this.
Stop what? The boy is a thief.
No, he's not. You have to see this.
Calvin?
Mom, I'm sorry. I just wanted to borrow it.
Why does this always happen to me? I always work hard. I never steal.
I'm sorry for everything, Bayo. You didn't deserve this.
Thank you.
Imagine a life with no exploitation. Imagine a world with no child abuse. Can we just have a life is free from child labor. Imagine a life.
Welcome back to Inside the Boy Child's Life. With me in the studio today is Olarinde Babs, a director, cinematographer, and a boy/youth advocate. Welcome, Babs.
All right. Thank you for having me on this program once again. I'm delightful to be here.
So, what do you have to say about the movie we just watched?
Okay. It's quite pathetic, and it saddens me how almost, let me say, so to say, like all odds are against me in the world, or let me say Nigeria, kind of. And there's this perception, view, they, there's a way they perceive a male child, a boy child. Okay, now, before I go straight into the question, which I will see outside the box, and then the question directly. You know, in the world today, if a woman visits a man, hmm, I'm speaking from realistic stories. If a woman visits a man and peradventure something unexpected happens, they'll say, that guy, you don't use them for juju, you don't use them for ritual. You understand? If a man visits a woman's house and something unforeseen or unexpected happens, they say, don't go do Kwanagida or something like you don't go do something and then from there pass off. We've seen cases whereby when a man visits a woman and peradventure because he has a high blood pressure, somehow he collapsed. He had crisis and he collapsed in the girl house. The case was handled like as if it was not a serious case because it is the man. They said, okay, as this word they said, now waiting fine. Go now you see so. So that kind of a thing. But if it's the other way around, they say, oh, he has used the cure. He has done this, he has done that. You see how all horses are against men? That is it. Now, if there's a issues, argument between a man and a woman, if there's a issues or argument between a man and a woman, they will say, are you not a man? You're supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to be quiet, or just walk away, or just leave her. Right? That kind of a thing. Now, all odds are against men because men are just being seen to be that strong man and to be found in every awkward situations or to be able to be strong in every awkward situation. Now, looking from the movie, this boy was wrongly accused. And he was saying, it's not me. I didn't take it. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. But the woman insisted and said, shut up, you did. Go and look for it. 124 hours. Meanwhile, his only boy, his saint boy, was the one that stole the gold. She was even taken in that direction. That wait, let me even ask my boy. You understand? Now, he feels that what would that little boy do with gold? So that's to tell you that you shouldn't underestimate anybody. You understand? And you shouldn't just wrongfully accuse people. Diligently do your research, do your proper investigation before you accuse someone, especially a male child, a boy child.
It is a call to action for parents to treat every child, especially boy children out there, equally. It's not a must that the child will be yours before you can actually, treat that child well. Whether good or bad, whether your own child, whether not your own child, treat everybody equally. I think that is just the basic lesson for me. Moving to the next question. How do you think constant unfair accusations affect a boy's self-esteem and emotional well-being?
I do like to use myself as a case study. Some years ago, about 27, 28 years, let me just say 20 years ago, I was working with uh, someone. I was a student at the same time working. So I was offered to stay in the mansion with them. So I was given a good apartment. So because it's a duplex and the ground floor, my room is the same, just my room is there, the son's room is at the other side. But there's a little distance between us. Just a little distance. So there's no way the son will walk into his room. I won't pass my room. You understand? So if I have to go to my own room, I don't need to get there. There's nothing I'm looking for there. So we're on the same lines, you know. So his wristwatch as then was missing. His wristwatch was missing, and I was at work. I went to school. I came back, and that period of time, I also traveled. And I came back, and the woman, that's the mother, now said, "Babs, where's the wristwatch that you picked?" I said, "Wristwatch? Picked wristwatch? How? Do you see me wear wristwatch? I don't wear wristwatch. If I tell you I'm gonna wear anything, it's going to be bracelet or beads or ring. I don't wear a wristwatch." She accused me wrongly and told me she's gonna arrest me. That period was around December period. And said I'm gonna spend my Christmas in jail or in prison then. I just might. Then I've always been a courageous guy. I said, "You dare not. Don't even try it. I didn't take your stuff. What I want to do with it." She insisted. So because of that accusation, it broke the relationship between us. I left the place. I stopped interaction with them. Now, what has that accusation done? If not that eventually he came and apologized that they found it and realized I never stole it. Imagine numbers of people she would have said this to and tarnish my personality. And you know, bad news spreads so fast. So those are the things that affect a boy child. When you wrongfully accuse them without proper investigation. When you wrongfully accuse them without proper investigation. And if you are the type that like to announce to everybody of every single event that takes place in your home, do you know this boy took my D? Do you know this boy did this? And you publicly abuse this child, it has killed the morale of that child. It has killed the energy of that child. It will not make that child to be bold, even in the public, to speak. Because whenever he or she want to speak, they say, "You wait this thief. You wait and say you thief. No be thief you be." So honestly, those kind of wrong accusation reduces a boy child self-esteem. Because of that, it can make the child to be docile, like always mute, don't want to talk, don't want to associate with anybody, and you'll be wondering, why is he so cold? Why is he doesn't want to talk to anybody? It's because he has been painted or accused wrongly without doing proper things. So things like this reduces the boy child's self-esteem.
Why do you think Bayo was immediately ashamed to be guilty?
I would say because he's the least person in the house, vulnerable, and to the woman, her own child is the almighty holy God. I can't do all that, you know. So that's why he was the suspect. And she insisted that, no, you are the one. You know? So I would just say that because the boy is holding.
Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside the Boy Child's Life. So, Babs, how important is it for boys to have someone who believes in them, like Mrs. Uche from the movie we watched, in difficult circumstances?
I would say it is very important for a boy child to have that one person who can vouch for them, who can trust them, because in the midst where everybody don't believe in a boy child, there should be one person who a boy child can confide, can say, okay, I think I trust this person. This person should be able to believe that this is my left, this is my right. That is just how I feel about it, because it won't be that bad that there won't be that one person who can trust you, right? Yeah, it won't be that bad. So no matter how terrible the environment or the person may be, or whatever the false allegation could be, there should be one person who can just trust on the boy child.
So it is important to treat every boy out there equally, irrespective of the person's background, where the person might be from, whether vulnerable, destitute, or not. We should treat every boy child equally. And make sure we don't just shift blame so quick. Try to investigate things, dig deep, know if what you are accusing somebody of is actually truth before you do the accusation. Don't just assume that yes, because he's a vulnerable child, he did it, while your own child is innocent. No, take your time, investigate, ask questions, necessary questions, and know who is telling lies and who is saying the truth. Moving to the next question, what lesson can families and caregivers learn about fairness and responsibility from this episode?
So I would say that every caregiver, fathers, mothers out there, should use this as a lesson not to be too quick to judge. Be patient, do proper investigation before you pass judgment. And then don't just think one person in particular can do this. Call everybody together, investigate everybody possible. Who you know he lives with you or where the incident happened. So that's what I feel should be, that's what I learned from it. I would not want to judge just one person or think one person can do this in particular. Instead, investigate from everybody and be patient. Sometimes, it happens in the family. My mom might not check this thing very well. He will be shouting, who took this thing, who took this? But she forgot that she did it. She's not even accusing anybody in particular, but she was just screaming, you people have taken this thing and you have just misplaced this thing. Then she finally realized that, when she came back from market, that's when she hung it and said, sorry, I found it. Sorry, I found it. You can imagine her as a child how we felt. So patience matters. And as a responsibility of a mother, call everybody together, ask questions.
Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside the Boy Child's Life. Moving to the next question. How can boys cope when they feel powerless or trapped in unfair situations at home?
I would say, honestly, it's a difficult situation to cope where you are not trusted, where your strength is seen as weakness, where your truth is seen or perceived as lies. And honestly, going to be the weakest person ever. And to cope with such situation, it takes a stronger heart, a stronger mind, a stronger child to be able to cope with such situation. Except maybe that child is taken away from the environment or that compound. I feel the boy should have someone in the family who he can express himself to.
What role does courage play in Bayo's decision to leave the toxic environment, and what can we learn from that?
I would say he sees more of himself way better, and he knows he cannot grow better or develop himself in such kind of environment. Two, having someone to support his courage, to be able to move on. And that is what every boy's child needs in such kind of a situation. When you feel you deserve better and you need to do more for yourself, you definitely needed an help. You needed an help to help to push up. But there are so many people who are dying in a certain situation right now. They have the courage to take a step, but there's no support. I don't know if you understand that. There's so many people in a tough situation right now. They have the courage to move on. Even, sorry to digress a little bit, even in the relationship we have today, abusive relationship, some men want to move out. Some men want to move out of that relationship. The courage is there to say, I want to end this whole thing. But they needed somebody to even back them up with it.
But you have to be courageous to leave before whatever help that will come.
That's why the courage comes first.
So, how can society, school, and communities protect boys from abuse, false accusations, or neglect?
Once you suspect that a particular child is not being trusted enough, is always being accused wrongly of things he never done, the best thing is to stand up for such child. There should be a voice that will speak on behalf of every boy child. Left to the boy alone, he can do it all by himself. So the community support is to stand up. In these estates, I noticed that there's a particular house and I know the boy, and maybe I have seen maybe publicly being accused wrongly, which I do a proper investigation, and I realized this boy is innocent. What is my duty as a neighbor? I shouldn't keep quiet. I shouldn't be silent. I should call them. You accuse this boy wrongly. You accuse this. When you don't stand up for such child, those are the kind of a child that grow up to be beasts in the community. After all, nobody will believe in Amidwan. After all, they accuse me saying I'm a thief. After all, they've always believed I'm the thief. So let me just come and be the thief. And that's why you see people become who they are today. And that's why we have numerous kind of crimes in our community today. So there should be somebody. Neighbors should not keep quiet. And I'm minding my business, so I'm drinking water. I'm minding my business, so you don't concern me. Anyhow, when they try to, no, you don't grow like that. The world is not going to grow like that. We're not going to develop like that. We're not going to have a healthy community. Right? We're not going to have a healthy community. So the best is to have someone standing up. Don't always say, I'm minding my business. Sometimes chip in. Madam, I did proper investigation of what you accused this child of. Trust me, he is innocent. Because you look at what happened in that episode. Thank God there was a CCTV coverage that proved that Bayo was innocent. So what if there is no CCTV coverage? What if somebody in the environment was not seen, or she decided to mind her business? What could have been the fate of Bayo? And such a thing can lead to depression. I'm sure you've heard cases where you see a boy child hang himself just because of a trivial issue. They didn't believe me. So I'm in the midst of enemy. And it took poison. So as a convenience in our environment, we must learn to stand for the culture that's been accused wrongly. That's my view.
So parents should learn to correct children with love. The society should learn to correct boys with love. Make them feel belonged. Let them feel heard. Let them feel seen. Let them feel wanted. Let them feel valued. Because at the end of the day, if they are good, it's for our own good. If they are bad, it's still coming back to us. Thank you, Babs, for shedding light on this hidden things.
You're welcome.
Thank you, our viewers, for standing with the culture. I remain yours, Ambassador Joyce Nwakanma. Don't forget, the boy child's life matters. See you next time.
Imagine a life with no exploitation. Imagine a world with no child abuse. Can we just have a life that is free from child labor? Imagine a life. Imagine a life. Imagine a life that is free from drugs. Imagine a world that is free from rape. Can we just have a life that is free from extortion? Imagine a world.